Hey, what's up guys? Jay Burton here, and today I'm going to bring you my leveling guide from 1 to 110. I'm working on a second account, leveling up everybody, so I thought I'd go ahead and just share with what I do to level up to 110 as quickly as possible. First thing I want to talk about before I talk about the leveling is the Dread Pirate Ring. This is one BOA that most people don't have. Used to, you got it from the Luwak Fishing Daily in Northrend, that's when I got it. Now it's STV fishing, well not daily, fishing competition. So now it's an STV. I believe it's still every Sunday. Check Wowhead if you want more information on it, but you should get it. Every little advantage helps. Alright, so anyways, I made this little sheet here. Okay, so from 1 to 15, you want a quest, right? You want to try to get 15 as possible so you can do dungeons. Now, if you're a dot class or a hunter, don't even quest. You're a lot better off just killing things. You can kill quickly, pull quickly, they'll die quickly. Grind, grind. Alright, now once we hit 15, if you're a tank, specific queue dungeons, just keep going. Now, everybody, no matter if you're tank or not, you want to queue for the lowest dungeon. You don't want to skip any of these dungeon quests. You want to go through all of them. And if you random queue, you can end up getting a dungeon twice, which is really bad. We only do the dungeons because the dungeon quests give a huge amount of experience. So specific queue each dungeon, start with the lowest one, Ragefire Chasm, Dead Mines, Wailing Caverns. Go, like in that order, so you don't skip any. Now, if you're a healer or a DPS, you're going to have a queue time. You need to be grinding mobs in between the queues to maximize your EXP per hour. On my Warlock, I was in Northern Barrens, grinding mobs, slowly making my way towards Ashenvale because I was getting close to 20. So that way I can still grind mobs at level 20 while I'm in queue. Just keep doing that. Just keep traveling. I didn't even go to Orgrimmar. I didn't get my mount until like level 50. Well, I was a Warlock, so I by default got my mount. I just forgot because I'm bad. Okay, so at level 45, it's when everybody's going to start questing. The dungeons, like the availability of the dungeons, become a lot smaller. You'll end up repeating dungeons, and that's bad. So just knock out the dungeons that you haven't done yet, get those quests out of the way, excuse me, and then start questing. I like to do Searing Gorge and those places because they're pretty small, but there's quite a bit of content in terms of quests. So do that. So quest up to 58, then head to Outlands. Outlands is when questing gets better in terms of experience and the amount of quests there are. Like in Zangarmarsh, I had 12 quests on my Warlock to turn in. That was pretty nice. Questing is the optimal way for leveling up in Outlands. Now, I do Ramparts and Mana Tombs because they're very fast dungeons and there's quite a few quests. So those are worth it. Feel free to do quests though, or dungeons if you want to break from questing. So at 68, we go to Northrend. Really just questing. That's all I do. I don't even touch dungeons. I personally don't need breaks, but I understand Northrend questing can get a little dull. So do some dungeons, to take a break from it. And then at 80, we're going to start heading to Cataclysm. Hyjal, Deepholm, and Oldham. Do those three and you'll be 85. Head to Mist Pandaria. Jade Forest, Valley of the Four Winds, Kunlai Summit, and you're 90. Now, here's where things start getting a little weird. Well, not weird, but different. Get the add-on called Handy Notes. For Warlords of Draenor, Handy Notes is nice. There's rare spawns and secret items that give a good bit of experience. So having those on your map, that's what Handy Notes does. It shows you the locations. Having those on your map can help you increase your EXP per hour. If you have flying unlocked for Warlords of Draenor, it's probably worth it to go fly around and just kill everything and find all the treasures. Remember, you can use your garrison resources in your garrison, like inn or town hall, whatever you want to call it. Talk to the innkeeper. You can buy an EXP potion. It's a 20% EXP potion. You don't need your resources for anything. We don't care about Warlords of Draenor stuff. We just want to get out of it. So buy those EXP potions. And also, when you hit level 96, head to Spires of Iraq, because about 15 quests in, or 20 quests in, you'll be able to get this 20% EXP buff that's permanent while you're in Spires of Iraq. And just finish all of Spires of Iraq. Don't skip anything, because you want to get the most out of that EXP gain. Head to Nagrand if you don't quite hit 98. And then we start Legion. Oh yeah, that is a typo on my little paper here, or a little sheet. you can go to Legion content at 98, not 100. So right when you hit 98, get your artifact quest, start working on it. Now, rare spawns in Legion and the treasures don't give crap for experience. They're not worth farming. I guess they didn't like the way it worked out in WOD, so they changed it up. Dungeon quests, though. When you unlock the dungeon quests, do those immediately. You do not want to have these dungeon quests when you hit 110, because they give such a big amount of experience. It's a big waste if you don't do them. And they also give you an 800 item level piece of gear, which will help you level up faster too, just because you're killing faster. So questing will be your main source of leveling up. Also, get the Legion app for your phone. A lot of people don't really like it, but what's really cool is there's follower missions that award you experience, your character experience. It's like roughly 8%, and you can do these multiple times a day. They pop up pretty often. Especially if you're not even going to be on for a whole day, you can still be getting good experience just by using this app. Also, this app's great if you have multiple 110s. You can have everybody easily research their artifact weapon without even playing. This is a lot quicker this way than logging on to every single character and going into your class order hall. And the last thing, skip the Garrison campaign quests if you want to hit 110 as soon as possible, because there's too much traveling and cutscenes. It just cuts into your EXP per hour. Now, if you want to have your third artifact trait, relic slot open for your weapon as soon as possible, which means complete your class order hall campaign, you do want to start doing these quests while you're leveling up, because there's a lot of missions for your followers that you have to unlock by doing the campaign. You want to get that unlocked as soon as possible, so you can start having those missions rolling out. And also, you get experience while you're doing these quests, so that's one benefit from doing it before you hit 110. So it's up to you whether you want to hit 110 as soon as possible or be working on a Garrison campaign. Anyways, guys, this is my route here. It works really well for me. I've done probably about 5 characters this way. It's really nice. Alright, thanks for watching.